This is Morning Thinker by ANOSOU and BEJA VENGEN from OCREMIX.
Shooter, a drastic baby. I'm a thinker, I could break it down. I'm a shooter, a drastic baby. I'm a thinker, I could break it down. I'm a shooter, a drastic baby. I'm a thinker, I could break it down. I'm a shooter, a drastic baby. I'm a thinker, I could break it down. I'm a shooter, a drastic baby. I'm a thinker, I could break it down. I'm a thinker, 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 thinker. I'm a thinker, I could break it down. I'm a shooter, a drastic baby. I'm a thinker, I could break it down. I'm a shooter, a drastic baby. I'm a thinker, I could break it down. I'm a shooter, a drastic baby. I'm a thinker, I could break it down. I'm a shooter, a drastic baby. Shooter, a drastic baby. I'm a thinker, I could break it down. I'm a shooter, a drastic baby. I'm a thinker, I could break it down. I'm a shooter, a drastic baby. I'm a thinker, I could break it down. I'm a shooter, a drastic baby. I'm a thinker.
Oh boy, here we go streaming again. So that was Morning Thinker by ANOSOU and BEJA VENGEN from OCREMIX. Footage provided by yours truly. Yeah, I'm gonna start leading into things with an OCREMIX track to stall for time while I get set up, but also to give people time to show up. I normally don't. I normally just take like a minute and get myself in order. Let me just throw some music on real quick. Get that Starsector back going. Yeah. Normally, just get things moving quickly, but last few times we've had quite a few people showing up, and I know I've been catching more subscribers and whatnot. So I figure, especially like on a today where I come in early and give people more time to show up. Not too much though. We're gonna get started soon. Things real quick. So, I've made a community post on what we're gonna do next, which includes a poll. I've talked about this quite a bit in the last stream, or not quite a bit, but I brought it up a couple times. I'm gonna bring it up again. I'm gonna keep bringing it up again because I really want to know what you guys want me to do. I have lots of ideas for random stuff I can do, and quite often I will literally just make a random character and do random nonsense. So there's plenty for me to be able to do in Starsector. It's just a matter of like, I'll pick a few things that I'm feeling and throw them on a list and let the people vote. Right now we have flying kites, oops all mules, mechs versus bugs, which is armor versus hivers, and stacking plates, which is no shields. All 4 of these options are Wolfpack centered and will be played with Nexerlin, experimental hull modifications, and a few other mods that I really enjoy. Before we go into those playthroughs, I'm going to do like a tour of the mods that I like to use. That way people will be able to go to it and see, oh, you know, this is the nonsense he's up to, this is why I use those mods and why I don't use other mods and whatnot. But that's for next week. Right now, we have a 4-way tie. So anyone could win still. Get in your votes and figure it out. I'll probably end up playing for like a week. I'm expecting to start a new playthrough on Monday. We've got today to do the rest of the vanilla stuff they added, and then tomorrow I'll be streaming, and we're going to take, hopefully today we'll do everything that's left, and tomorrow we'll be free to just put experimental hull modifications on, and I'm going to play around with the Anubis and make some cursed nonsense. I gotta say, I'm most excited to try out the ballistic Anubis because I have a really fun idea. I actually have lots of fun ideas for ballistic Anubis. So we'll play around with ballistic Anubis for quite a bit. But I'm also going to look at, you know, missile Anubis. And there's also, with experimental hull mods, I can turn the large energy mounts into smaller mounts. There's one where it's like a medium mount with 2 small mounts on either side of it that you can put into the large mount slot, and there's also one with 4 small mounts that you can put into the large mount slot. I still don't think we're gonna find any loadout with energy weapons that will really do well, because having to spend double flux on your energy weapons is just too heckin' brutal. It's really just not gonna work out, I don't think. It's probably just gonna be Paladin move on when it comes to energy weapons for the Anubis, at least in vanilla. But I do think when we change the mounts to ballistic mounts, that we'll have a lot more to work with. I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, I think that'll work out real well because with the ballistic conversion, we don't have to worry about the extra flux costs. We just have a range penalty, and considering I'm safety override, that I'm barely going to feel that range penalty anyway because my combat range is touch. Anyway, I think that's everything. So make sure everything's still green. We're still broadcasting. I reset my router before I started, so hopefully we won't have any issues with that today. All the details are set. So yeah, let's just go ahead, drop that, drop. Oh, wrong one. Reset that, I guess. Drop that. Drop it. There we go. And did it come up? It didn't come up. Reset. Open. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. There it goes. Okay, it just took a second to trigger. All right, let's get back in. So, very first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Limbo. At the end of the last stream, we got shit hammered by some pirates. I went into the fight. real cocky, and then the instant the fight started, I realized, oh, we don't have our flagships with us. Our big boys, Beep and Boop, were on a sabbatical, and we got locked into a very spicy confrontation with some pirates, and it did not go well. Unfortunately, it was literally it must have been like 5 or 6 pirate fleets that jumped us all together. So it wasn't a matter of like whether or not they could destroy us as much as whether or not they could outlast us, and unfortunately they did. I just couldn't put out enough damage fast enough without having Beep and Boop to create safe space for the little boys to fly around. So unfortunately we got completely freaking wiped. But we are a freaking powerhouse of industry, so we were immediately able to print out new Anubis, new Tempests. I got Harbinger, backup Harbinger for myself, and we've got more stuff along the way. I still need to decide exactly what I want to bring with me when we go. I think I want to fly lean, like extra lean, since we're gonna go straight there. Yeah, let's just go extra lean. I'm not sure what else I'll need, but I'm pretty sure it's 1,000 transplutonics that we need at the least. Not certain on that. I'm also going to bring a core with me. We got more than enough lads. Bring some gas. And then we'll bulk out supplies and fuel. All right. Do I want to bring any other lads with me? Let's go ahead and bring some of our other ships. Oh, we'll bring Horgno. We'll bring the Hammer. But we're leaving Beep and Boop. I was oh no, his name isn't here for me to remember. It's Incursus. It's Incursus. Incursus mentioned going at level, I think he said level 7, level 6, like really early into Limbo to acquire stuff, which leads me to believe that the challenge isn't going to be too frightening. So that's what I'm gonna go with. The assumption is that we should be kind of okay. I don't think we need to crack armor that hard. We're gonna go to double ion pulsar on this. Yeah. Cool, we have our antimatter SRM. This is one of my extra flagships I fly. You're fine. We don't need anything else on this. Whoops. Hammer. Do I want to change you up at all? I don't think so. I think this is just the build for my hammerhead. Make sure it's on alternating fire on the chain guns at the very least. No. This way, in case I fly it, we're fine. So don't believe in alternating fire on missiles. I want to pull the trigger on the missiles. I want all the missiles to fire, please. Oh, perfect. We need to switch this. Oh, actually, hold on. What do you have that for? No. Ooh, let's get the Rift Lance. I forgot I had one of those. Do we want to give him... keep the Needler? I think so. I want to get the Phase Anchor on him, though. Takes 10. Oof. Where is it? Phase Anchor. Are you gonna be okay with this? Oh yeah, that's like no flux right there. Same with the Rift Lance. Yeah, you'll be fine. All right. Everyone's good to go. I had another Tempest. Let's bring that loose Tempest as well. Heck yeah, let's bring the Kite Boy as well. We'll bring all of our little ships. Yeah. Just leave that. Little kite, what do you got? That's fine. It'll be fine. Just do your kite things. Kites are so cute. Alright, so we don't need any money. We're still very positive on our production and income, even when we spend tons of money on stuff. How are our colonies looking? Everybody's doing fine. Oh, we got another bubble online. These ones should be coming online too. Oh, no. We didn't buy the bubble for everyone yet. Alright. Well, no big deal. We'll worry about that another time. So, off to Limbo we go. Oh, who turned on the slow? And I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna free fly. We'll get there. Alright. Oh, we're not even close. I thought we were in the corner already. Who dat? Cerberus. No, thank you. Alright, that should be the last hit we take. Should be all gravy for train from here. We'll have extra ships when we get home. No. Why'd you come all the way to the corner if you weren't ready for this? Alright, off we go. Time for Spoopy. Hate this fucking place. Alright, you grew up. We can shut this down. This is home. We have mining, refining, orbital works. We want Patrol HQ. Actually, hold on. We'll wait on that. No. We're getting money, so we can start that. I hate this shit. Nothing. Nope, not what I meant to push. Well, we did it. I'm a little worried about fuel consumption. We should be fine. Oh, I'm familiar with the Abyss. I'm just not familiar with what changed. Look at all that money. Beautiful. Alright. Anyone needs stuff? Yeah, you need a new industry. Let's go ahead and start up heavy industry here. And we don't have enough to upgrade the defenses. Good deal. Is that thing moving? Oh, that's probably me. Okay, cold light begins to grow. The primary display of subtle pulse begs for your attention, Captain. The light is moving, coming closer. You constantly pull your eyes from the comfortless light. Diminished but not bereft of its call, even blah, it come to you. Captain, picking up the light, they come from out of nowhere. Navigation erupts, fleet bubble, drive bubble in the red, instability increasing, holding alert to multiple penetrations and space fissures. Sci-fi nonsense. A pause as the bridge crew takes blah, technical takes initiative and activates the combat alarm and set all crew to battle stations. Sensors calls the low din. It's homing in on our active sensor emissions. Go to maximum mission control, blah, 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 blah. Order a sensor sweep full power. Oh. Hello. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Can't get in. Oh, right, we don't have... Oh, we're freaking toasted. Oh, that's not good. I'm beginning to think I should have brought Beep and Boop. It's still hitting me? That's not fair. I'm dead in the water. I'm completely fucked. So who is the butthole that didn't warn me that stuff is going to happen? God damn it. I should have brought more ships. Alright. Please stop, please stop, please stop. I hate how these little kamikaze bastards. Alright, all right, so, oh boy, here we go streaming again, guys. How you doing? Glad you could make it. We're gonna be playing Starsector today. Gonna just launch the game. Oh man. Okay, so the fucking probably should have gone there when I was a much smaller lad and they wouldn't shit hammer me with nonsense. All right, 1 second. I gotta actually close this back up again. Oh, hold up. Sorry, I didn't have my Twitch alerts open. One of the newest ships called ANOSOU. 1 second. I'll get you. Actually, hold on. We don't have new names on these anyway, so. Oh, did it take it? It took it. Newbies. There you go. Enjoy. Alright. So this is not enough. Gonna wait for, oh, what? Mouse. Stop, mouse. Stop it. Just gonna wait for the month to pass. Oh, you know, we do have some stuff we could do in the meantime. We have some AI cores, I think, to sprinkle around. I don't remember if we have any. I don't think we have any new industry anywhere. Yeah, we need to get some AI cores into some places. Just want to make sure I'm not going to miss any, like, things that I could install devices into. I don't think any of them have new industry, like new, like I don't think any of them need a pristine nano or a nano forge. But we do have extra nano forges. You know what, I'm just gonna bring everything with me. Why bother looking? I can just throw everything in. We're going everywhere anyway. Oh, what? Oh, also, you know what? Heck it, we can do this. Is it here? Yeah, let's get our ramp online. Yeah. It doesn't red too hard. Kind of bummed. I was hoping for more of a red. More noticeable. Anyway, so yeah, if you want to redeem change the light, you can change this light as well as the light that you can't see because my webcam doesn't work. And it doesn't work because it's not turned on. Alright, let's go sprinkle some cores around. No. G. You know, it just occurs to me, I'm doing all this and then we're gonna get evaporated again, so I don't know if this is exactly what I should be doing. They might probably gonna have to save and exit again before we go off. You know, just in case we have an unexpected, completely unavoidable, completely catastrophic crash of all of our systems. Because some sort of rift monstrosity decided to tickle our orifices and rip them open. I mean, it's a welcome change, but at the same time, I get frustrated when stuff doesn't behave like it should in the game, in my opinion. But then again, you know, this is now the game, so what do I have to complain about? It just, it definitely feels like it's heckin', it feels more like modded content than vanilla content. Oh, you haven't grown yet. There's gotta be someone that needs an industry, though. There we go, big gas needs industry. Oh, you've already got heavy industry. Well, let's throw some refining in there, I guess. If we got like 3 onslaughts. Oh, we're gonna bring Beep and Boop this time. Yeah, we're not gonna go in Wolfpack, because if they're gonna send what I'm guessing was a capital ship, we especially considering my whole battle strategy is to take advantage of ship weak points, and I couldn't see any. Yeah, we're gonna bring Beep and Boop. Okay, we don't need 11 volatiles, so we're gonna take away this and replace it with this. Why did I not do light industry here as well? Oh, right, because high command, blah, blah, blah. We need the mining, the money, the agriculture, the high command, blah, blah, and all. We need all this, so I guess I can't change anything here. I was gonna add another light industry since we have so many embryo machines, but I don't know, maybe we don't need high command here anymore, because we're not having to deal with any colony crisis events, and we're gonna have the orbital station coming online. Let's drop this. That'll probably be more profitable. Oh. Did we not get that? Oh, we got it. We have 4. Right. Wet one has the other one. So we could use another, what do you call it? The thing. What? You know, the thing. Holosuite. We could use another Holosuite if we ever find paperback. Find the historian and they can offer us a Holosuite, that would be nice. Oh wait, we're refining here because we're already digging up rocks, so we might as well turn them into metal. Your name here. If you can come up with a better name, I'll put it in. You've got to match plates and stuff, custom elite, and gas and goods, so it's got to be like a name of a business. But if you can come up with one that I like, we'll put your name here. They need lots of stuff there, speaking of. Get some more money. Can't believe we're running low on AI cores. Which one's our biggest earner? It's Little Dirt. So Little Dirt will give an alpha core to commerce, since we have the extra alpha core. Seed and Feed, it's not, they don't sell food. They sell rocks and rock accessories. If I was trying to name a one of these, one of the planets that actually does have food, absolutely. Gonna totally do that in the future. Seed and Feed, add it to the list. But that doesn't work for your name here. Your name here is industrial based. Oh, you just have a regular spaceport. Get that money for gas and stuff to get a better spaceport. Mine and refine, we have a winner. Alright, mine and refine. It does a bit. There you go. Org knows M&R. I did say I'd put your name here, didn't I? It's funny because I've been making that announcement ever since we first founded your name here, and it only occurred to me just when I said it today that, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to put the person's name there instead of just the name. And then we actually get a good name. Cryo Revival takes more. Oh, I forgot to keep checking bars. We're looking for the Historian to see if we can get another... whatever. Heck it, we're out of here. We gotta get ready to go dive Cosmic Horrors. Do you want it to just be Mine and Refine? I could take your name off of it. It's up to you. It's your colony now. Have I got a backup mule? Unfortunately, we did not bring a backup mule with us, and that's probably why we lost that fight. If we'd had our mule, we probably would have lived. But unfortunately, there's no room in my fleet for a mule currently. I don't know, like, I have all these ships. There's nowhere to put a mule, unfortunately. But you know what we do? We do have room for these, and these. But unfortunately, we don't have room for the mule. Oh, we'll bring Horgno with us, but we don't have room for the mule. Oh, there's another Anubis. We'll bring that, but we don't have room for the mule. I think, yeah, we're good. We don't have room for the mule, but we do have a nice little fleet here. What is this? Why I can't put a ship in that spot? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah. Actually, we'll bring this one. That one was actually doing okay. Sorry, not you. But we don't have room for the mule, unfortunately. Without the name? You got it, or no? Nah, misclick. And let's go ahead and build some heavy industry on there as well. Now we have money. Oh wait, hold on. There was somebody who was more important. Somewhere I was like, oh, we need to, but I cannot remember what it was. Was it your name here? Oh yeah. Heavy industry. Get that up and running. Oh, it was a spaceport. Just trying to drum up vote for your mule playthrough. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to pick favorites. No comment. You motherfuckers. Oh, let's get you down here. Alright. Support Anubis, I think. But this one we'll bring up here as my personal backup. Should I have 2 backups? I probably should have 2 backups, right? Since we've got the extra. This just completely doesn't work. We actually shouldn't even bring it. It doesn't work for this. I'll bring this one just to have it with us, but I don't need the other one for myself. We know phase ships don't work pretty much at all. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't listen to the monster. The mulester. I will make the most hideous mules. No, why am I even... I need to stop talking about it. No. Kites. We like kites. We like flying kites. Kites are the greatest. Have you ever seen 2 Reaper tubes on a kite? Would you like to? We get integrated targeting as well. Do I even have enough? I think I do because I bought them, right? 4, 6. Ooh. Ah, we were 1 short. This goofy little bastard. Oh, we also ran out of swarm racks too. All right, hold on. This is unacceptable. There we go. How many story points do we have on us? 2. I guess we're gonna move slow, huh? We're not going to get as much fence as if we just left the stabilized shields, so we'll just leave the stabilized shields. What? Why no gun? Why you do this? Where gun? Are we... Are we out of them? We don't have them. Well. I don't like where this is heading, guys. If I end up having to play against mules, I'm going to blame all of yous. All yous. Pointing fingers outward. It's not my fault. I put the thing on the list. I cannot be blamed. I'm innocent. How long we gotta wait? Oh, we gotta wait so long. Alright, hold on. Is there like a... Can we make a delivery to Connie or something? Just trash out of my inventory. Here, let's settle these boys because they're expensive to fly around for no good reason. Who needs guns? Chalcedony would like some guns. We're gonna just do a little bit of delivery and then we'll come back. Connie needs 2,000 gas. Go bring that. Anyone need drug? Garner, but they don't want to pay well enough. We don't need to worry about that. Chalcedony would like machines, but we can pick machines up cheaper out in the place. But we can get supplies here for Chalcedony on the way. Let's do that. Alright, so we're gonna run to Chalcedony and Connie. Just do a quick delivery. Come back, refit. And then we'll go get shit hammered by the cosmic horrors again. But let's pick up gummy snacks for Kanta. Don't tell me I'm over capacity. I literally give 0 fucks. We'll visit Kanta on the way back. Meow. Meow. I don't want to go to Yama, Nachiketa, Lyceal Habitat. We are actually heading right next to the Lyceal Habitat, so I'll take those. And the Starworks needs drugs. I wish I had seen that before we left, but I think we did look and it wasn't a problem when we left. Vroom vroom. There you go. Currency. All right. We could go to Asher real quick. Yeah, let's go to Asher real quick. And then we'll go to the Habitat. Go to the Starworks. Alright, our stuff is finished. Hey guys, don't scream. Don't scream. I'm just here for peaceful delivery. They don't like me. In all fairness, they shouldn't. I've been a monster. Just a little bit, though. They'll forgive me eventually. I did take their corrupt nanoforge. Alright, Lyceal Habitat. No. No. No, no, no. Yes. You guys need anything else? Drugs and organs. Oh, these were for Kanta, but you know what? You guys will pay. I won't pay for those though. You got gas? I need gas. Sure, I'll give you my drugs. There you go. Oh, the Starworks has a better price on them though. Nah. We'll be fine. After all, we're just killing time. We've already killed the time we need to kill. So at this point, it's all gravy from here. Oh, colonies. Let's just check everyone. Megaport, spaceport. You don't need a megaport though. Megaport, megaport, spaceport. Spaceport. Oh wait, they just did that one. Megaport. Little dirt. Megaport. Minor refined. Spaceport. There we go. Now everyone's got Megaport. Hey guys. Umbra wants guns. Ooh, they want guns. And machines. And supplies. Here, give me. No, whoa, hold up. We broke. Want some gummies? Here, take some of these back. I don't need all those. See ya. Umbra. Oh, Umbra. Ah, fucking turds. That's Umbra. It's hard to say because this one's saying that Parnassus is closer, which makes me think that this is Parnassus. I can't be sure though. Okay, it is. Because I checked this and it was like blah, 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 but this is like near the core. Anyway. Take all those. Take all those. Take most of those. There you go. What do you guys have? Marines. I'm good. You have gas too. That's fine. We're out of here. See you, nerds. Oh, thank goodness. We have a story point. I can relax a little bit. Oh boy. Hold on. Take. Beep and boop. Beepy boopy. All right. So we're gonna move a little bit slow, but worse things have happened. What are your guys' burn ratings at? Oh, you guys move even slower, so I do need to keep the augmented dry field on them. Otherwise, they'll slow us down still. Let me just double check, make sure that's what's going on. Anubis. Okay. Only the Anubis are slowing us down. We have to go back out. Oh, right. We might want extra. No. You don't really have a lot of fuel tanks, right? Yeah, not really worth throwing auxiliary fuel tanks into. Oh, how is Horkno set up? High resolution survey equipment. Don't really need survey equipment, but there's not really much else to put there. You don't necessarily need the augmented drive field, though. Nah, we'll leave it. I'm too lazy. Okay. We're fully set. Why are you losing combat readiness? No, but why are they losing combat readiness? Oh, you know why? Oh, it's because I'm like over the limit on crew training, aren't I? Yeah, I have 360. Well, these things happen. Alright. Get the extra gas. Gonna burn through it, that's for sure. No, stop. Yeah, so we will need to pick up gas before we get to Limbo. We'll pick some up at the... We'll hit every independent colony we can on the way. But first... It's a little, just to be safe, because you never know what's going to happen. Alright, off we go. Cheeky fuckers. Damn it! Just don't even talk to me. Don't even go away. Ugh, whatever. We need it. When you needs it, you needs it. Next stop. Nova. Bonk. Boink. Stop Betas. That's not Betas. Close enough. Alright. This will have to be enough gas. Alright, I'm gonna save again right here, so we don't have to make that whole trip again. What is it? Not so bad. What is it? Don't look right. All right, let's look left. Aha, aha, so witty and charming. We got here safely. What the hell? Oh, these little... God. Alright. Well, let's rebuild our attack groups. 1, 2, 3, 4... some new friends. Oh, I didn't need those machines. Hold on. Ew. Yeet. Oh, hold on. More salvage? Oh, from the fight. Oh, you know what just occurred to me? I don't have a stable point anyway. So we're gonna have to come back here in order to activate this thing. Gubbins. I don't even remember what these things do. Allows a few to navigate a natural wormhole, blah blah blah. Fleeing on a wormhole without a scanner would never be seen again. Right. Blah, use blah, can be used to create a wormhole terminus at a stable location. I forget how these work. Like, blah blah blah, which first wormhole early. Right. But I still need like the thing to do this with, right? We still need to like, I don't know. All right. Anyway, isn't there supposed to be another thing here? Oh, we didn't survey the planet. No. Oh, we're supposed to use it then. Alright, hold on. There we go. Hey, big boy. Off you go. God, I hate being off the map. Get that existential dread, like we're gonna fall off the universe. Oh, hey, what's going on here? Wait, hold on, what was that? Oh, high gravity. I thought it was temperate climate. All right. Oh, custom elite grew, which means we can shut down the cryo revival facility. They already have mining, orbital works, high command. Let's do refining so they can build metal there. Let's do a quick survey of what else we wanted to do. You also don't need cryo revival anymore. I guess we can throw commerce on here. because we can't really fully utilize. Oh, you know what? No, this is my home place. I hate doing cryo or that here. Let's put we already stack most of these things. Let's just do another high command. That way Marines will start stacking here. Not using the wormhole as a shortcut to the abyss. No. Stealing it. Stealing the wormhole. I ain't ever coming back here. Are you kidding me? I didn't do the story, so I'm going to use the wormhole to get to the core worlds. Oh, I was going to continue to... We're just going to look at the rest of our stuff. We can also upgrade that. Let's upgrade the one on Custom Elite as well. Little gas. Get that hazard pay going. Go ahead and upgrade to a megaport. Let's go ahead and get the cryo revival online. Start a patrol station. Get a station. Oh, no. Big gas. Big gas is all good. You've got that. You've got that. Plates and stuff. You've got that. Megaport. I have other places that I want to get higher stations on, like this one. Oh, that's the big one. We'll save. We'll wait. But you're fine. Dirt. We'll upgrade the battle station. And there's nothing else to build here. Because I don't want to anger our Ludic majority. We like them. I'm gonna save. We're gonna just be putting the higher stations on these guys. I also need to get planetary shields on Big Dirt, and that might be what we use the rest of this money for. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do that. We're gonna throw the big planetary shield up. Alright. I love how the Ludic majority is like, oh, you better not start any industry. Meanwhile, planet-wide giant hyperdome that turns the sky red. Ah, the piece of blood. Did I complete the Galatia? No, I didn't complete the Galatia quest at all. Do I need to do that? I didn't know there was a Galatia Abyss quest. But bruh, I haven't done any story mode. Did you send me out here on Wild Goose Chase? Do we gotta go talk to the crazy lady? I did just save, right? Oh, that one's moving. There's a new relevant quest line. Should I go do that first, though? Order isn't important. Okay. But that is what we'll do next. I was wondering. Come on, you little bastards. Where you at? Come at me if you're hard enough. Maybe we'll get some funny dialogue then. There we go. Fight! Nice to do the quest first so you can multitask. You're not gonna. Yeah, okay. That's the more important. Is the multitasking is cute, but I'm more concerned with actually being able to do stuff. All right. Whoa! The spice on that lad. Not a fan of how they can just reach over each other either. It's rude. Alright, hold on, I'll have to block for you. Guy didn't even move. He's like, whatever. It's like, you'll just be my umbrella, right? It's like, you fucking dingus. And he still stayed within its radius. Nothing can be done. Some people just want to explode. Whoa! How we doing? Oh, you want me? That's not fair. What did I do to you? Back! These big guys need to get taken care of, but they're holding their line too like... Alright, let's try and get this one at the very least. It wants to jump out. Fucker! No! No! Get wrecked. Whoa! Fucking asshole. Alright, he went in, we go in. I gotta help him out. I'm not even sure what I'm shooting at. Oh, I didn't even see the big one go down. No, it does not. We have no weak points to target, which is the entire fucking battle strategy of the thing. Is to avoid... Oh, never mind. It's still down there. Well, kill this thing real quick before it starts doing that. No. We're done with you. It's over. I have the high ground. Alright. Okay, he got out. He got... God's bless the temporal shell. I like Brawl Nubis. That's a great name. Alright, I think I might just need to crash in. Because we're losing ground. Come on, blow me up, you shitter. What is... Oh, shit. Alright, whatever. I need to get the... We need to get our capital ships free. They need to freaking get their asses in gear. They're just over here playing with little ones. We need you for the big ones. Wait, what's this? We've lost more ships. I need to get rid of this lanky fucker. I just went through friendly mines, not realizing they were mines. Alright. I think we're losing this fight again. Fuck! Yeah, I think we lost. We'll just have to watch the lads work. Or not work, or not do anything. Yeah, go figure. Alright. So, round 3. I need to be able to take out the big laser boys because they're the ones causing the most drama. Oh, I think I didn't save when I did all that extra crap. No, I did, because I'm broke. Alright. Good, good, good. Hey, freeloaders. We're also running out of supplies now. Alright, at this rate, we're not going to make it back. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop the anchor. We're going to return home and set up the wormhole so that we can get back to Limbo and resupply and then return. Oh, by the way, we have the cat blessing. He's just laying on my laundry all cute, being adorable. Apparently these things are immune to the cat blessing though. Alright, so we're gonna head straight home. If we encounter, we encounter. If we don't, we don't. All right. Not what I said. Well, you guys are instantly dead. Great job. I can't even see what I'm fighting. That's part of the problem, is like I need to be able to strike hull with the paladin, and we can't necessarily guarantee we're striking anything. What is that? Oh, that's just one of the big balls. I don't think our Legion's gonna get out of that. That looks pretty scuffed. Oh, he got turned around. Whoa! I didn't realize I was on auto fire. This thing needs to die. We even have reinforcements? Just my last ship. Fucker. Oh! What? Oh, they have explosions on them. I was like, what? Why are they still alive? They're not alive. Okay. Or were they ever alive? Ooh, buddy. All right. Yeah, okay. Anomalous exotic matter held in semi-stable stasis using makeshift containment units. It is recommended to employ hazardous material handling protocols. Cursory investigation suggests application in energy projection. Cute. This self-sustaining. So that's the shrouded substrate. Shrouded thunderhead. The self-sustaining action produces massive energy differentials, which are
periodically discharge towards its target. I've never have said a storm could be evil, but now. Intercepted audio log, speaker unknown. We can't store energy forever in this theoretical pretend plasma. It'll have to go somewhere. This is the shrouded mantle. Invert the polarity of the flux converters and flicker the drive field. Boom. A gentle bump to a local time space, by which I mean the ship itself, if it works. Whatever that means. Shrouded lens. Spin it up during combat maneuvers. Adjust the frequency of the probes. Adapted from drive field stabilizers. It would create hyperspace fractures, which would cause terrible damage to end space structures, starships, for instance. Well, I think we analyzed these, right? You find your technological officer and chief engineer in deep discussion over one of the unusual specimens held in the special salvage bay. This lens, a working term of course, does not operate in normal space as such. Tech is deep in lecture mode over an arcane hollow diagram. You can tell they've been talking for some... Dude, the thunder just clapped outside. Heckin' nay. Over an arcane hologram. You can tell they've been talking for some minutes. From engineering's impatient eye roll. Could be emplaced deep within the hull in a specially stabilized cradle for safety. Tech continues. Engineer appears pained to describe this proposal as safe. Tech proceeds without acknowledging any objection. Spin it up during combat maneuvers. Adjust the frequency of the probes. This is what they already read. A weapon with infinite range. Both jump at your words, standing at attention. Captain, they say in uncharacteristic unison. Engineering takes the opportunity to finally get a word in. Accuracy decreases in, interestingly, a sharp harmonic progression, but this means anything beyond mid-range combat parameters will effectively create an energy burst at a random spot somewhere within an space universe. Side-eye the tech. Just another blip of cosmic background radiation. Tech looks like they might say something, but no words come. Engineering fills the silence again. Practically, it could only target reasonably nearby hospitals. Alright. Shrouded lens hull mod. Cute. You can consider the undeniable possibility that the Ludic faith would view any use of this technology as literally demonic. You could be declared a heretic, a heretical outlaw, and hunted by the Knights of Lud and the Ludic path alike. Cute. You find technology officers doing things. Engineering frowning. Manipulating a diagram of a ship with abrupt flicks at the interface. It'd have to be anchored to the flux grid. Only way to keep it wrapped close enough to the whole geometry. Precisely, Tech says, to keep the exotic materials from diminishing. It will draw energy from incoming projectiles, storing it in the metaplasma. Engineering snorts dismissively. Merely a working term, Tech says defensively. We can't store... Hello, very fast player. How fast are you? I bet I'm faster. We can't store energy forever in this theoretical pretend plasma, Engineering says. I'll have to go somewhere. Invert the polarity of the flux converter. You fuckers. That's one of, for those who don't know, that's actually, I forget which doctor it was specifically, but one of the older doctors from Doctor Who, and by that I mean before the series, like, reboot. He would constantly say, invert the polarity of the flux capacitors as, like, his tech jargon excuse for why he would just magic something away. Like that was the excuse, was just, so we're reversing the polarity of the flux capacitors or whatever. They just said it constantly. And flicker the drive field. Boom, a gentle bump to local time space. This is the part where he already quoted. Tech looks self-satisfied, by which I mean the ship itself. You hope it's a gentle bump. Engineering frowns, pulling up agrav inertial suppression timing charts. If it works. It'll work, Tech says. Remember last time? Prove it. I want a full proposal. Both jump to the attention, having to have been so involved in their argument that neither of them noticed you approach. Again. Alright, so they will hate us, but we will love it. As you were. Third one. You find your technological officer and chief engineer and another blah 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 blah, text spinning blah. A cloud of exotic material could be held within sort of blah. We've already read this when we were reading that. Theoretically, engineering's arms are crossed below a very skeptical. That is such a weird. This makes it sound like they crossed their arms under their chin. Just saying. Like I'll rant another time about the writing that has been happening recently in this game. I'm not exactly thrilled by it. Why did I just get an alert? It should be in stream mode. Whatever. Let me check my phone real quick and make sure it's something important. Severe thunderstorm warning. Okay, someone does need me. I will be just 1 second. I'm gonna take a quick smoke break as well. Give me 5 minutes. I'll leave you with the spooky music.
Okay, I'm back. Backity back. Did I leave the spooky music on? Good. I see you guys are entertaining yourselves. Nice. Alright, we are not that one, this one. Back. What'd I miss? Playing not the official version of the game. If I buy it, do I lose your save? You shouldn't. It depends on what version you're playing. I believe... Actually, no. If you're not playing 9.8, I think you do. Because I think because of the Java update, you have to start a new file. I'm not certain on this. If Horgno's still here, he might know. It really depends. But I don't know. What do you mean by not an official version of the game? Because you don't need to do that. Go to YouTube and look up Seth Starsector, and Seth's review will come up. In his review, he reveals his CD key because there's no anti-piracy on Starsector. None whatsoever. And he's been sharing that key for like 10 years now or something ridiculous. You can absolutely download the official version of the game and use his key and continue playing until you're ready to buy the game. But if you're ready to buy the game, just go get the game. That's fine too. But I'm not sure about if your save will cross over. If you're playing 9.8, you should be fine. But if you're playing a version before 9.8, I'm not sure on that. So you'll have to find out, unfortunately. But there's nothing like starting over. Starting over is great. Alright, where cat went? He might still be in here, he might not. We have Schrodinger's cat blessing. Alright, theoretically, engineers crossing their arms below a very skeptical look. To operate during combat, modifications would have to be made. Shield emitters, drive field, inertial suppression. I'll need to perform some tests. Engineering finally notices you, observing their talk, and stands at attention. With your approval, Captain. You consider the undeniable possibility that the Letic Faith would blah blah blah, blah blah blah. And then, last but not least, you join your technological officer and engineering chief in a small briefing room overlooking the shop bay. It's our shop bay. I'm gonna play some more, but I'm almost certain that I will buy it. Oh yeah, Seth definitely has the best review. Absolutely. Starsector is... I spent $20 because I bought it twice. Once for myself and once again on accident. I have no regrets. I gave the second key to a friend who loves the game as well. Honestly, Starsector, I think, is a perfect example of a game that just punches way out of its weight class. There's so much to do, and with mods, it gets even crazier. I don't think there's any other game that I've had that I've done so much with. Like, there's other games I've put as much time in, but it's all been like one thing. Like, I've played a ton of Pokemon, but there's only so much you can do with Pokemon. I've played my Factorio time is nowhere near this. Terraria, I played a bunch of Terraria, and with all the updates, because I had Terraria way back when it first came out, because I was so excited for side-scrolling Minecraft. But with Terraria, there's you know, the various classes you can do. But in this game, there's just like, you could go the entire game playing one way, start a whole new file, and play a completely different way. And it's just, sometimes the whole gameplay experience is just completely different. I mean, just the fact that I use Wolfpack makes my playthroughs look so different than most other people who prefer to just build capital ships. Yeah, I've just started playing again this month, so I'm relearning a handful of things. I got back into it pretty quickly, though, and I love the Anubis. Alright, anyway, and the shop bay,
Has suited technicians attend to the containment machinery, stepping over coils of tube and wire. A mess of makeshift components were pulled from the common microforge libraries and torn apart and re-engineered to operate in this unusual, even extraordinary application. Engineering wears a frown, tapping a tripod as they observe the ongoing work. Tech can barely contain their excitement. Captain, they say in unison in the arrival. Just leave. Fuck it. All right, we'll spend our story point. Brett. That was a really harsh. So what is it? Does it say cargo hull? It doesn't say. Does it say cargo hull? I mean, it says shop bay. Exotic matter, Tech exclaims. Engineering erupts. Another way of saying we don't know what it is, and it doesn't act how physics say it should. Your technology officer begins again, enthusiasm tempered somewhat. Obviously, I was about to, Captain. Tech turns to face you. Face only you, perhaps to curb further interruptions. Analysis is preliminary. Analysis is preliminary and proceeding. God, I hate this writing. Anyway, a quick glimpse at the frowning engineer chief. Carefully. So what is it? Your engineering chief makes a show of looking to Tech expectantly, mouth quite intentionally shut. It appears they've had this argument already. As Tech passes a look of consternation back towards chief engineer. In truth, I could not say exactly, and unfortunately we're not equipped to perform a full scientific investigation. Clearly it is a part of or a production of the hostile forces which we bested. But to know what it is, you need a full science team and a laboratory facility to even begin to approach the right questions, to say nothing of answers. Like the academy. Although, your engineering chief answers, yes, there's nothing like this in the public archives. The Galatia Academy is supposed to be neutral, but as you know, Captain, the hegemony will reach in to put its hands on the controls, so to speak. If it sees something like this, the hegemony doesn't like disruption, and this hand is extended to indicate the contents of the work bay. Tech nods in agreement. The Ministry of Technology Standards would surely seize such specimens, so I could not say what they would do with them, but we would not see them ever again, that much is certain. Try Tachyon then. Tech nods. Yes, their facilities would be more than able to perform the research, and, a smile, they are likely to pay very well, if what they say is true. What is it they say? The company pays very well indeed for unique specimens, Tech explains. Artifacts, domain tech, xenobiology, anything unknown to the present Persian sector. Anything strange which might demonstrate uncommon principles or serve an unexpected use. Is it valuable? Extremely, Tech answers, exchanging a look with your chief engineer. If the energy output ratio scales as projected. It's dangerous, engineering says. It's almost too easy to build a weapon with this substrate. Imagine if the Pathers... Yes, another Merath. Tech interrupts. As with any... Merath? As with any applied technology, sufficient power, it could, Captain. To answer your query, yes, extremely valuable. Is it useful? Very, your technological officer exchanges another look with engineering. In my professional opinion... when stabilized and provoked, it appears to create energy from somewhere else, or transforms it and enhances it. The gain is spectacular. Your chief engineer steps forward. The tests with the laser cutter would have blown a hole through the hull if, a glance at Tech, if we were not following protocol by using a blast plate blocking the test zone. Look, I did concede you were correct, too. Tech catches your expression and shuts up, putting on a differential look. Sorry, pointed what it does with it. The writing is tedious. It peaked at the gate hauler scene and then kind of ran into the overly verbose purple prose and further scenes that didn't earn it like the gate hauler did. Yeah. So I noticed this also when I was doing the Deletic Shrines. It's overly verbose and trying a little too hard. I
believe I brought this up during the last update, and someone mentioned there's new writers or a new writer, and sometimes they do a great job of matching the original writing style, but they're definitely in try-hard territory. My guess would be that the Gate Hauler got more proofreading and more nitpicking than the other stories that were added in 9.7, and it looks like they got a little more free reign in here too. It's it's kind of rough. I'm very unhappy with the needlessly over-the-top attempt to try and be fancy with the wordage. It just doesn't really match a lot of the other writing from the earlier parts of the game. But I write in my spare time, so I'm overly critical of this. Can it be destroyed? Engineering smirks at Tech. It is essentially unstable if left alone, Tech admits. Without containment, it will, a pause searching for the word. Fade away? No. Withdraw slowly. The process is non-linear and appears to accelerate given time. Although it's hard to measure exact terms of mass, volume, or output, it all just becomes less. Can it be weaponized? Tech looks at engineering, who can barely suppress a grin despite a previous air of skepticism. Your chief engineer nods and flips a tripod around. It's pretty simple, Captain. Scale up the testing rig using modified common equipment to produce outputs in the combat application range. A robust... See, this is just needlessly techy. A robust chassis is not difficult. We're already equipped to repair modular components of most weapons systems using microforged components and existing supply stocks. They pause, looking into the work bay once more. The key is this substrate. It provides the core, the amplification, the transformation. Tech speaks up. Using sensor data recorded during our encounter with the hostile entities, we believe it is possible to reliably reproduce certain effects which have been observed. The schematics scrolling before you are complex, but you recognize the conduits and capacitors common to energy weapon mounts, and something strange at the center of each design, some beating heart which does not belong within these human creations. You trust your officers enough to not ask if the projected power outputs are in error. You've already seen what these things are capable of. Show me what you can do. Ah. Ah. So we have a missile. These take flux to fire as well, though. Unfortunately, these take way... Ooh, maybe this one could work out. This one might work. We're gonna need to harvest more of these. Oh, that was such a freaking amazing fight, though, that we're gonna have to, like, we're gonna be struggling. Oh, they have a new writer. Maybe he wants to show off. Maybe the negative feedback they will stop trying so hard. I don't know. Like, I don't, like, it's already basically the same this time that it was last time. All right, we're not gonna mess with this right now. Because I need to compare to what we already have. But more importantly, yoink, 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 yoink. And we need to head home. Should have mothballed those before we were repairing.
We just picked up the wormhole thing. We literally just got it. Where were you? Alright, we'll go to Madeira. Pick up fuel. Yeah, I know what to do with it. I just got it. I've already been to get the gate hauler and send it back to our base. Oof. Go over to Chibola and pick up their gas too. Okay, we can make it home. All right. What are you doing? Fucking goober. Oh, I need 2 story points. Brr. Brr. So we just got extra crispy for no reason. All right. All right, there's 2 here. I think we'll just use those. There's 2 there as well. Was that a neutron star? That was a neutron star. We're not using that one. So we'll use this one. Is it 5 or 10? Can't remember. How you doing, Flarix? Oh, I also only need 1 satellite. All right. Deploy the anchor. Oh, did you mean right click to use this? Ah. Addion. Thank you. We want a sensor array here. All right, we'll let that one cook. All right, let's deposit Beep and Boop. And we'll deposit the extra new buys. I need to go set up stuff. Or, well, not set up stuff, but... What are we working with flux-wise on the Paladin? They're 200 per shot. So I don't think we'll be able to actually build. Because these take 600 a second. These take 250. If I did 3 of these, they would work. I don't have enough for 3 of those. This would just be too expensive. What are the hull mounts that we, or the hull mods we got? Deals energy damage and generates flux. The rate of fire depends on the size of the ship. The hull mod is installed on, cannot be turned off during combat operations. It continues to function even if the ship is venting flux or overloaded. Interesting. The ship will attempt to recoil, hopefully away from danger, when taking sustained hull damage. Crew counter, blah. Alright. Shrouded Thunderhead. Fires rift lightning bolts at locations recently hit by this ship's weapons. The amount of damage and the flux generated depend on the ship, size of the ship, and the hull mod is installed on. The probability of a bolt being fired increases with the number of hits landed over the previous 5 seconds. Bolts are not triggered by weapons dealing soft flux damage, such as beams. Right. I'm really worried about the flux costs, though. I'm not sure we're actually going to be able to sustain these things. Seems fine to me.
Spicy. If I recall, Thunderhead is the only worthwhile one and only on rapid fire ships, but AI doesn't calculate the flux it uses. That's fine. I'm not planning on putting this on any AI ships. Or like, I don't think they'll, like you said, I'm very hesitant to think that they're be able to use it. I need to keep the high scatter amplifier so we're dealing hard flux. I might need to drop the claw fighters and just put like wasps in or something. Well, the wasps cost 5 anyway. Well, I think we have a winner. That was crazy. Oh, is it not compatible with safety overrides? Or did I just accidentally remove safety overrides without paying attention? But that's what happened. It just doesn't crack armor that hard. It's fun having them go together, though. I'm glad to see also that the EMP is triggering the storm. It just doesn't put out enough damage. Yeah, look at those tiny numbers. I mean, it's cute, but unfortunately, neither of these really work well for Bad Omen. Alright, so with the extra one, it just doesn't work out. 3 Blaster Aurora sounds nice. I like doing the Ions Aurora. So I think with the Shrouded Lens, it just overloads too much. I don't know if it's because it's getting counted as like energy damage or what, but it's definitely overloading way too much. So I think this is just the way to go. Man, we really are the Cyber Demon now. I don't even need to fire the Paladins. Woof. Except now. I mean, not now. I just need to, like, drift away, please. Thank you. Thank you. Just gonna... Oof. Alright, so that does not work out. Ah!
do not want to fire paladins while tormenting their... Oof. Alright, so we can't take a Paragon. It's just, it pressures our shields too much. Would several finishers be good? How do you mean by finishers? Oh. You mean like up front? No. The problem with the Reapers is, even though you can get up close to deliver them, point defense is still going to have a chance to shred them. And in the end, you're probably just going to hit a shield. And if all you're doing is using it to sneak around shields, like, I don't know, it's way more effective like this than it is with Reapers. I was playing with the Reapers. I had 2 Typhoon Reapers on the front. It just didn't work out. I don't even know what this thing does. I haven't noticed it doing anything. Is it only gonna work when it hits my hull? I am noticing I'm having trouble keeping my flux up now. But using so not using. Well, let me take the point defense out of commission. Are we talking about, what ship are we talking about? Are we talking about with my Anubis? Or like, cause yeah, yeah, I'm taking out their point defense because I'm able to get into their shields, but the heavy machine guns are how I'm able to get through their shields effectively. Like, I would need to take off the heavy machine guns to use the Reapers. And in the end, the Reapers only have limited ammo, and I don't have missile specialization. So I would need to, I would need to fit in extra missile racks or stuff like that. Whereas this is just endless. I can keep using this. I tried the Reapers. I didn't try them, I didn't go deep on them. But the thing is like... Ah, wrong button. Let's put some bloopers on. Take that off.
The other thing is I'm having to wait on the reload time. The slow reload time on everything is just brutal. Woo! Ugh, stop it. I was on double time, so that was honestly comparable back and forth. But the main difference is having to wait on the reload time for the Reapers. Means if I scuff a shot, that's a long time to have to wait in order to get another shot. Whereas if I just let it run like this, I can get in there quicker. I'm thinking of dropping one of the machine guns, though. Maybe I don't need to. I like that it helps with my point defense. I might keep this little thing on the lens because it's helping with my point defense. That actually seemed like it was a little more consistent. Like, I didn't really feel like I was struggling. I wasn't really losing flux that badly. Let's run another one just to see if it was just a variant of the enemy's ship skills that made it easier. If anything, that was faster. And I like the random lightning attacks. They're satisfying. Look how quick they go. And they're still quick when we're in. And they trigger the other thing's ability too. Quite like that. I think this might be our build. Ordnance points was what? The Reaper? Reapers are 10. Okay, well, I definitely want to go collect more of these things. But, oh boy, is it dangerous. Oh, the Shroud stuff. Well, the Thunderhead takes 15, the Lens takes 9. And I really like the Lens and the Thunderhead together because the Lens will help trigger the Thunderhead. Yeah, I think this is our fit. All right, we need, what do we need? We need to go visit some people. These are 20 ordnance points, 30 ordnance points. Ooh. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna save, and we're going to build some of the stuff. AG is good on Sunders from what you hear. I may have to try that. We're definitely gonna go get some more, but yeah, we need to. Let's try out 2 of these. And since I have extra anti-shield, it's a hybrid, counts as energies for stat modifiers. Damn! Not happening. Counts as missile for stat modifiers. Alright. Let's grab one of them to try out too. Interesting. Yeah, we're already out of energy. I can't operate like this. Yeah, it's just not gonna work out. Yeah, I've been complaining about the writing since the last update. Maybe we're gonna go play Starsector. Gonna go do that. Have fun. Glad you could join us. The Rift Lightning is just too expensive to support anything else while it's running. It might work on the Aurora, which has a much better balance. Because we can get just as quick of a kill with the Paladins. And the Paladins are more sustainable. Maybe if I was manually firing the Rift Lightning, we'll give it another chance. But this is just too good. Oof. It's really hard for me to see what's going on while I'm fighting, too. Like, that's kind of a problem. I'm gonna try manually firing it. We'll add back the second point defense. Oh, I had hold fire on. I was like, why are my guns not firing? It just uses too much energy. It just uses way too much energy. I think by having the extra machine gun, we're firing off too much of the Thunderhead, and that's making the flux management a little more difficult. I don't think I'm going to be using the Paladin's suppressor shields anymore, because we have plenty of shield pressure between the machine gun fire and the rifts. So I don't think we need high scatter amplifier with the heavy machine guns firing. Broadswords.
the paladin's firing, we run out of energy immediately. Just getting pushed around by this bully machine here. Oh. Ah! Yeah, I just can't crack that shield by myself. Without an officer in it, I would be fine, but with an officer, I can't get through the shield too easily enough. I don't know how I managed to get through it the first time. Back. Spinning. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen. You lost your save when you did the update. Yeah, these things happen. Just have fun building back up. Like I said, it was not knowing what version you were in was the ultimate question. Like, I needed more information, but I was pretty sure if you weren't playing on 9.8, you would lose your save. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to crack a Paragon by ourselves. So I don't think we should even bother trying.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the double machine guns and then just save the paladin fire for when we need to finish. It seems to work out all right, but the flux management has now become like razor thin. But more importantly, I want more of these. Oh, we need to reset our save though, because I don't want these. We were just testing out those more than anything. So let's load back up and test out some of the other ones. See if there's any way we can use them. I'm going to put the big laser on. I'm going to get the big laser, because I'm thinking if I put the big laser on and only fire it as a finisher, maybe it'll work out. So... and we'll take 3 of these as well. Oh, I gotta remember, if I'm dropping high scatter amplifier, right. Anyway, big laser. Is it a beam? It is a beam, but we're using it as a finisher, so we don't need to worry about the high scatter amplifier. Interesting. Okay. I just think the shroud is way more effective than any of these weapons I'm deploying. Oh yeah, absolutely. Also, I'm a big proponent of just starting over and having fun, as opposed to constantly playing the same file. There's always something you can do different, new stuff to find, new things that could happen. I'm not sure this is for me.
I would love to see it on Sunder though, but the EMP is nice. I do like that. But I also got the... Oh, we can't go all the way down. Damn. And we can't put anything smaller in there. Crap. I wanted to try out those other things. Well, we can try them out on this. Literally don't have enough space for 2 of them. Wow. Alright, let's give it a shot. No, not you. You. What the hell? Just little tickle beams. They're just PD, aren't they? They don't do anything. Well, we'll find out. Are they EMP PD? Kind of like shock repeaters. Just go bzz, bzz, bzz. What if a Radiant had 5 of this? Then, honestly, I feel like the Radiant doesn't need them. They're already scary enough. Alright, yeah, that's just not impressing me. They're point defense. Alright, I guess we could try some of the medium weapons now. Okay, let's blast that. Reload. Oh, I need to push the button. Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that. Alright, we tried those. We tried the Rift Lightning. So now it's time to try these. Ah, the heal that's why we were having so much trouble destroying things. Well, one of the many reasons why. Their missiles heal. Fires an EMP arc at the target, opens a rift that deals damage in an area. On the point of impact, the arc may miss depending on exactly where the weapon is pointing and can pass over friendly ships. I really like the Rift Lightning. It's too expensive to operate on the Paladin or on the Anubis. Where is it? Oh, is it counting as a ballistic? Oh, it's because it's hybrid. I can't put it on the large mounts. Alright, well. Unfortunately, they count as energy weapons. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to sustain these at all. Cool. Ah, button. Why is undo right below weapon groups? It's awful. Yeah, I just choose through my energy so quickly. And all it does is what the heavy machine gun already does without costing double energy. It's just not going to work out. That's what I meant. That's exactly what I'm talking about, is the fact that the flux cost is double, so there's just no way I can sustain that weapon on the end of this. I want to pick up an Aurora to play around with. I wish I had done that before. Here, let's leave, come back in, grab an Aurora, because things might be a little different. Like, I can sustain very different weapons on the Aurora. But I'll still... I think we're going to go back and pick up more. Actually, hold on. Was this the form I had settled on? I don't believe it was. I think it was take off high scatter amplifier. Add heavy machine guns. Profit. Right? So that way we still had the paladins to fall back on. But really we're just relying on the storm to do most of our DPS. Get out of here, nerd. Oh. Yeah, it was the one machine gun build. Having two machine guns triggers the storm too quickly, and we can't balance the flux output. But having just the one machine gun allows us to sustain a little bit better. Honestly, we don't even need the paladins, but I'm going to leave them on. I just... maybe... I don't even know. I don't even know. This is just like... It's just so different. But I'm happy with this. And I love these. They're beautiful. Oh. And we need to go collect some story points. Anyone have a pirate bounty? Oh, you guys are back to actually not floating over the star? Maybe we destroy them. Well, let's go into town. Oh, hold on. Who do we have with us? We don't need you. I will bring you. We don't need you. Bring them. Bring them. Because we have to go get some... oh, we don't need you, actually. We need more story points. So we're going to go do some basic trading. Let's bring Shark. It's a backup for me. Backup to the backup to the backup. Oh. Orbital Works, refining. I didn't want to do commerce. Oh, I was upgrading the patrol. That's what it was here. Man, we're running low on gamma cores. What's the most expensive thing to run? Oh, it's youth by a long shot. I don't know why I didn't already have a beta core in here. Right, so we're gonna go install beta cores in our orbital works. And oh, we still have some that need shields. Where is it? Oh, no, we gave him a shield. Yeah. So let's just go visit. And when we visit, we'll figure out everything we're gonna do at any given colony. So these lads. I could put a shield on you. It is one of our better producers. Although home would get it first. Oh, hold on. What do you have here? Oh, you're already upgrading. Okay. So that's fine. Let's go down to plates and stuff. Bonk, boink. You still need this. Refining's not that expensive. Yeah, plates and stuff is one of our bigger ones. Why are you not making? Oh, because hazard pays on. Right. They're also not grown up all the way yet. Which they will soon, so we're gonna have to come back here anyway. Just wait. Still haven't grown. Gotta wait for its birthday. Yeah, there's a few of them that don't have planetary shields yet, but I don't have the money to put them on all of them. There we go. Although we do now have plenty of money to put to start one up on. Can I build on gas giant? Never mind. Alright, so do I do another military base or should we... There's nothing really else specific, right? Can put mining here, but don't really care about mining. Commerce? Just to buff the money we bring in? Or we go up to the next military. Tech mining is like crap. Like, I'm not interested in tech mining. It doesn't ever give you anything useful. I mean, it does sometimes, but most of the time not. Do commerce and we'll see what happens. Ah, little gas. Little gas is adorable. It's in such terrible. Like, it's not. It doesn't do anything. It's because I'm in charge of little gas. I really shouldn't be. We brought an extra alpha core. Let's get me out of here. Here you go, buddy. You run this place. A little better job than I was. Maybe you'll actually make some money with it. Let's go ahead. Some money report's already updating. It's got the hazard pay on. It's got the cryo revival. It's just a matter of time.
Well, the thing is that if I govern a colony, it's not going to be profitable. My main profitable colonies are also the ones all being governed by AI cores at the moment. And they will not be happy if I tell them they're fired. That's good for now. That was not wet one. Why did you go in that hole? Ugh. I followed that guy because I thought he knew where he was going. No, he was just going into the nearest gate to save fuel. Ew. Alright, well, you don't need this anymore. But there's really nothing else to build. Well. Star Fortress is next. Oh, I feel like I have other colonies that need more attention than this one. After all, Wet One's just basically a water park. Like, it's not there to be doing anything else. It makes a lot of money, which is nice, though. You don't need this anymore. Might as well build heavy industry. Alrighty. I don't think there's anywhere I can put the beta core that would really be all that great here. And they already have the next level of station as well. Oh boy. Oh, that's out in the boonies. We're not going to space boonies for someone's beacon. Someone else heard it. They'll go help. It'll be great. All right, so this one still needs that. You need to upgrade. Go ahead and upgrade that. Upgrade that. Replace. Not that. That. And go ahead and get that going as well. Does it have demands? It doesn't even have demands. Why am I putting a thing in here? Have I been doing that on all of them? Oh, man. I was just throwing them in without even thinking about it. Alright, you're already upgraded. Cryo revival. Ground defenses. Orbital station.
Do I need to be? I need to be present to assign AI cores, even if they're in storage, right? Sure, I do. Oh, you're about to grow up as well. Is this done yet? There's little chance of a new valuable find. Yeah, I don't think we got anything special, and if we did, it was like a pristine a corrupt nano forge or a synchrotron core, and I'm pretty sure we didn't gain any synchrotron cores. So I think we had 4 extra the whole time. So, big yawn. Oh, they have no atmosphere. Okay. Well, we're keeping the high command. We can do refining and heavy industry, and then still have room for the fuel as well. So that works out. Cool. Very happy with that. I forgot about that. So that's where one of our extra synchrotron cores can go. And then still have room for the fuel as well. So that works out. Cool. Very happy with that. I forgot about that. So that's where one of our extra synchrotron cores can go. Yeah, it had a hiccup. I think I turned off. I don't think I had auto stop on, which means I think my stream is going to die over on YouTube. Did it not die? Doesn't look like it died. Oh, thank goodness. I think it was just Twitch. Turn off auto stop in case it happens again. Okay. Yeah, it looks like everything's back and running. I don't know, I've been having issues with my stream and Steam through Restream. Sometimes the stream will just cut over there, but it won't cut on YouTube. It's very strange. I'm so used to the opposite being the thing. Yeah, look, I have these freaking cores and these freaking planetary shields like they're doing anything. Oh, you need an upgrade at some point. Something really to do here, though. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to check all of the bars because we're looking for people. The historian. Oh well. Yeah, they're already doing stuff. We didn't hear that. Okay, I kind of want to get into a fight. But I have a hard limit where I have to stop today because I have work tonight. So I'm going to have to stop here. I'm very happy with this new stuff. I think it's really cool. Mostly what I'm really excited about is that it's like anytime this game adds something new, it's a whole new element for modders to like take inspiration from and operate, you know, within that space. Because like just being able to have the like this whole window of right clicking on an item to manufacture stuff. Like that alone, like I haven't seen that in any mods where you just have like an item in your inventory and when you right click it, it opens up dialogue and then you can go and assemble things from the things in your inventory. Oh, hey, we do have the cat blessing. We had it this whole time. He was just under the bed. How you doing, buddy? Good boy. Yeah. But yeah, so like that's really cool. I also really like the way these things work, where it's an item in order to equip a hull mod. Another thing that I think will be really cool to see modders take advantage of. And I fucking hate those rifty, shroudy bitches. They piss me off. But, you know, again, just more stuff in the game is always fun. And I definitely can see now a little bit of like, I'm guessing some of this stuff was supposed to be here all along to a degree. Like, but it's got to be done in like phases. The game's got to be close to being done now, right? I can only think of one thing left to really cover. Yeah, buddy. 1 second. All right, so Cat wants out, and I have to go. Anyway, all this stuff is really cool. I know what you're talking about, but oh yeah, no, that did work. Yeah, it did work like that, didn't it? Installing the colony items and the and stuff like that. That was just like how that worked. My bad. Yeah. But that's also part of like part of the fun. Guy, I told you I'll be there in a second. Wait a minute, give me a minute. All right, you heard him, guys. I don't know if you heard him or not, but he's back there screaming his head off. He wants out. So I don't have a thumbnail for it, but tomorrow I'm gonna come back and we're gonna hold on. Boop, boop. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and we're gonna put in experimental hull modifications and see what other nightmares we can create with the Anubis. And I don't know if I'm gonna continue playing this file. I'm kind of like, I'll have to confirm that there's nothing else that I'm missing. I guess there's a Galatia quest we could do, but aside from that, I don't really think there's much else to do. Anywho, so I want to remind everyone, I should have been reminding during the whole thing, there is a vote over on my YouTube for what we will do next. Either flying kites, flying mules, Arma versus Hivers, or Guy, I told you I will be there in a second. Meow. Thank you. Somebody else let him out. We've lost the cat blessing. Flying kites, flying mules, mechs versus bugs, aka Arma versus Hivers, or stacking plates, aka no shields. I have no idea which one I would rather do, which is why I kind of put it up to a vote. I don't know. I don't want to really influence the vote too much either, so I'm not really talking about it too much. I'll just let them all sit there. But yeah, that's over on YouTube on the latest community post. And I'll be back tomorrow, like I said, to really experiment with the Anubis using experimental hull modifications. I'm not going to add extra hull mods yet, so it'll just be vanilla plus experimental hull modifications. And then Monday, when we start the new stream, I'm almost certain the new file will start on Monday. When we do that, I will be adding more mods, and I'll be doing a little whole like mod tour of the mods that I use as well. So that'll be Monday, and then tomorrow, like I said, experimental hull modifications. Anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. And have fun. Oh, I almost forgot. We should raid someone. Is there someone playing right now?
Any suggestions? Does anyone know Ryu? I'm always hesitant to send people out to a stranger. You see, our options are Tarini or Ryu, and I'm not familiar with either of them. Ryu has a camera, but they say they're Portuguese. Do they speak English? They have BR/EN mean they also speak English? I'm not sure. I also can't tell, just based on looking, if they're playing with mods or not. Which doesn't really matter to me. Okay, let's take a little peek. Let's take a little peeky peek. That's fine. Well, their audio works. And what about the other one? Oh, he's playing music. Okay. Oh, and he's using mods as well. No. That's just his faction flag. All right, we're gonna not go. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go to Tarini. Nothing against Ryu. It's just, we were speaking English here, and I don't know if he speaks English. So I'll have to bother him sometime and see if he does. There we go. So let's go to Tarini. Tarini does not accept incoming raids. All right, decision made. Let's go to Ryu. Hey! So that worked out. Oh. Or not. Did my stream die? Or did I just take too long and everyone disappeared? Oh, I don't even know. All right, well, anyway, YouTube, since it's just you and me, go vote on the poll. And I'll be back tomorrow. So have a good night. Thanks for joining, and